Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about some exciting new beauty launches that are coming out this month. There are actually a few less than normal. I find the summer months tend to be a little bit quieter on the beauty release front, and I'm not going to go in any particular order. A lot of the time I'll start with drugstore and end with high-end or vice versa, but I'm kind of grouping them into type of product this time. But the first thing I want to talk about I'm really excited about, this is the Too Faced Born This Way Concealer. I love the foundation of this. It's just really glowy and beautiful and natural looking, but it has seriously high coverage. The concealer is the same kind of vibe, very natural, very moisturizing, easy to blend, but just looks totally flawless yet natural at the same time. It's formulated with coconut water and hyaluronic acid, so it is very kind of moisturizing, and yeah, I like the color light and I really like the formulation. The other thing that's coming out this month is from Estee Lauder, and this is the Double Wear Nude Cushion Stick Radiant Makeup. How weird does this look? I feel like you think that that's going to be the lid, but it's not. It's this end, and it is a stick foundation. So it's a liquid foundation in the stick, and you twist it up, it comes into the sponge, and then you can blend it into your skin using the sponge. And I know what you're thinking, because I was thinking the exact same thing as soon as I saw this. Gross. By the time you've used up all of this foundation, this sponge is going to be seriously disgusting. But it actually comes off and you can wash it. So yes, ingenious. Kind of reminds me of the Maybelline under eye eraser, you know, that kind of like sponge top concealer. The actual texture of this foundation is really beautiful. I have to say, I haven't been able to properly give this a good road test because the colour that they sent me was actually the wrong colour for me. So this is Ecru, and I think I need probably 2 shades darker, but I have tried it anyway and looked like a ghost whilst doing so, just to test out the formulation and the coverage and also the blendability and things like that. It's actually very natural looking on the skin. It's quite light. It's not kind of cakey or too thick. It's definitely a lighter version compared to the normal Double Wear, but it definitely does have that coverage, so you can really build it up and turn it into like a full coverage foundation. But yeah, really nice. I think this will be really popular for people on the go as well, because it's something that you can have in your handbag or in your makeup bag, and it's just easy to apply. You don't need a brush, you don't need to faff with kind of like pumping it onto your hand and using it. You can just use it straight out. So very convenient and handy for on the go, and it's around the £30 mark. I'm going to pop all of the links to where you can buy all of this stuff in the info bar below as always, but I'm also going to put the prices for you guys so that it's easier for you to kind of see and kind of compare everything. Another new launch on the foundation front from Revlon is the Colorstay 2-in-1 Compact Makeup and Concealer. I really like the idea of this because it comes in this compact, and you get concealer on the first level, a cream foundation on the second, and then you've got a big mirror and a sponge in the bottom. Really convenient for on the go or traveling. 2-in-1 product. It's about $13.99 I believe, so it's not cheap for a high street item, but you do get 2 products in one. The texture of this is really nice actually. I don't normally like cake or cream foundations. I find they're a bit heavy and also sometimes a bit drying for me, but this is quite a nice texture, and the actual finish of it is very natural. You can build up the coverage, and you can obviously use the concealer as well, so you can do like a full coverage face of makeup with this, but yeah, you can do it on the go, and I really like that. I think it's a really good idea. Not my favourite foundation ever, but really nice. And then Revlon are also launching 2 new highlighter sticks, cream highlighters. There is a gold light and a pink light. I haven't used the pink light yet because I tend to go for kind of more gold. They look a bit more natural on me, the golden highlighters. And this is really beautiful actually. It's very subtle, like if you're looking for something that's gonna seriously pop and glow, it's not gonna be this. But if you want something along the lines of Benefit What's Up, so it's got that really beautiful kind of creamy consistency that you can blend really nicely into your foundation, but is a little bit less shimmery, then I think this is worth trying out. It's got that real natural kind of glow to it, and I think I'm gonna use this a lot. I really like it. So that is the Insta Fix highlighting stick from Revlon in 2 colours. Revlon are also launching a whole range of nail care items, and I have a feeling, because these are the colour-coded kind of thing like their mascaras, that they're probably discontinuing a lot, if not all of their other nail care. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I would guess that to be the case because they have introduced a top coat, a quick dry top coat, a base coat, a cuticle oil, and a 2-in-1 base and top coat. So I feel like they're probably not going to need any more than this. I haven't actually used these yet, but I normally really love the Revlon nail polishes, so I do have high hopes for these. I'm going to be trying them out. And then Palmer's Cocoa Butter have actually launched a new collection of lip balms. I actually really love their original lip balms, and I've spoken about them in quite a few videos before, but these are called the Flip Balms, and they come in a little pot similar to the EOS lip balms, but then they have the lid and you like flip them over. I really love the texture of these. They're really kind of soft, and they're like wet. They're not too waxy. They're quite nice and wet on the lips, and they're also very cooling and just fresh. I really like them. They're made using a base of coconut oil and cocoa butter as well, so they're a bit more natural than a lot of the kind of just barrier lip balms like Vaseline, and they have a really nice scent. This is the watermelon one, like I said. As you can tell, I've just put it on over the top of my lipstick because it's now all pink. But they have a few scents. I don't love the packaging, but I really like the product. Also, another thing to note with these, they don't have SPF like the original Cocoa Butter lip balms, which is kind of a downside for me, but I still really like them. And next up, Ciate are launching their Makeup Melter, which is basically like a cleansing balm, but it's targeted at removing makeup instead of actually being a cleanser. So it comes in a slightly smaller pot, and it's a 40ml pot, it's £16. And I have to say, when I first saw this, I was kind of like, why would I really need that over like a really nice cleansing balm? But the texture of this is really beautiful. It's very soft. It melts instantly into that kind of like soft oil texture, and then it just literally gets rid of your makeup straight away. It's a really good cleansing balm for a cleansing balm. Again, I probably wouldn't use it as my only cleanser, but for getting rid of like waterproof mascara in the summer, I think this is going to be amazing, and lip stains and things like that. So yeah, excited for that. It's also not greasy. I find that some of them leave like a greasy residue on your skin after you use them, namely the Body Shop one and the Sunday Riley one. I still like them and I'll still use them, but it's nicer when you wipe it off with your cloth or your flannel or whatever, and it's not like greasy and kind of sticky feeling, so really nice. For hair launches, Tresemme have just launched this, which is the Botanic Nourish and Replenish Silicone Free Hydrating Mist, and this has got coconut milk and aloe vera in it. It's basically a detangling leave-in conditioner. Being called a hydrating mist is slightly confusing. It's a detangler. I used it this morning. I've only used it once, I have to say, but it was really good. I have very tangly hair. I use a leave-in conditioner pretty much every time I wash it. I use this one this morning and it's really good. It's not quite as good as the Unite one, but it's a lot cheaper because it's Tresemme and it smells like coconuts, did the job. My hair feels nice and soft and it detangled it. So really impressed with that. And then Phyto are launching a new range called Phyto Elixir, and this is basically targeted at very dry hair. So if you over process your hair, or if you use a lot of heat on it, basically if you bleach it like me and curl it like every other day, you might need to check this out. I've used this again only once, but I was so impressed with the results after just one use. I'm really looking forward to using it more. But it basically comes with a pre-shampoo oil treatment. So you put this on for 10 minutes, then you use the shampoo it off. Yeah, my hair felt so soft and so smooth. It looks really kind of sleek but not weighed down. I don't think this would be good if you have fine hair or greasy hair, probably not for you, but if you have really dry kind of coarse hair and you bleach it or you colour it, then I would definitely recommend checking these out. And then lastly, Jo Malone are launching two new things this month. The first one is a charity candle, which they do every year. This is the Peony and Moss candle, which has this gorgeous kind of beautiful illustrated peony design on the front. It's actually really appropriate, the design, because the charity that they are supporting with this candle is a garden charity. So they basically set up and maintain beautiful rehabilitation gardens for people with mental illness. So it is for a good cause, and also 75% of the retail value minus VAT goes to the charity. So it's not just one of those like, oh, we're giving £2 to charity. They actually give a really decent chunk of the RRP to charity. The candle smells beautiful. So if you're thinking of buying a luxury candle this month, I would recommend going for this one, or if you're buying a gift, it's a good gift as well. And then they're also launching their Cologne Intense range. I feel like I've been talking so quickly. They're launching their Cologne Intense range in body creams. So excited about this because one of my favourite scents, Dark Amber and Ginger Lily, is a Cologne Intense, and it only comes in the perfume, it doesn't come in the creme. This is Velvet Rose and Oud, which also smells amazing. They are £60. Every Jo Malone product is very premium, but the Cologne Intense range is especially so. But if you do have a favourite scent from the Intense range and you wanted it in a body creme, it now comes in a body creme. That is it for this video. I hope to see you guys again very soon. I upload every Friday and Sunday, and if you're not already subscribed, please go and click that button. It means the absolute world to me to see you guys subscribing and coming back and watching more videos. And yeah, I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.